Hello everybody, it's Dude Dragon here, and today I will be showcasing Kenk1. So to activate it, you have to have the Kenk key. Let's just take a look at the description. So Kenk1 stage 4, 2 modes. Cost It says monstrosity of a coffee jar resembling a centipede. This coffee jar can split into two for higher precision but less power. So yeah, as you can see, it's revamped. And if I look here and press 4, my character just like falls down onto the ground and activates it. Sort of like the old Genkai one, but kind of more like dramatic. Now, as you can see, we have this giant centipede that looks much different from the old Kenk1. And also, there's a passives. There's some passives. There's insanity, which obviously you can see my screen shaking. Mild insanity. And then we have we run much faster in this stage. I think like it's 2 times faster we run. And as you can see, the coffee jar kind of flies behind my back, kind of like this. And also, not to mention, we have a coffee jar mask. It's like the same as the one on Kenk2, except I think it's a different texture. So let's look at the skills. I need a test I need to showcase this on. There's an auto farmer in this server, so yeah, and by the way, shift lock does not work in mode 1. Okay, so the click, it faces wherever your camera is facing, and it kind of does like a jab upwards. I can test it on Edo. It does like a jab upwards. It jabs upwards and then pulls them towards you. And it faces wherever your camera is. And it has a surprisingly big hitbox. Okay, I'm lagging. There we go. And it has a pretty big hitbox, as you can see. Legit hit them from behind. Okay, that was sus. Never mind. Pause. Alright. Now we have E. The E move is basically kind of, I think, old Kenk1's. What was the move? I have to look that up. But there was this move. I think it might have been R. There's this move on the old Kenk1. It basically was exactly like the E on new Kenk1. Where your character kind of like spins around and does that little, you know, hit back, knock back. And it does knock back. As you can see, it knocks back pretty far, actually. It knocks back pretty far, but I don't want to knock my own test dummy off. So, yeah, that's the E. You like coil around yourself and it was knocked back. Now R. R is like a grapple thing. So it will mark a place on the map and your centipede copy jar will grapple to it. And it will stretch out. As you can clearly see, it grapples and stretches to it. If you do this, but you hit a player, it will knock them into you. So you can do something like this. Oh wait, no. You're not doing that yet. Not doing that yet. And yeah, this move's pretty cool, I guess. I guess it's okay for mobility, but this thing already has super great mobility, so it doesn't really matter. No, F. You do like a little more, and then you go faster. And if you want to cancel it, you can just press F again. Okay, it didn't work that time. And for some reason, I'm stuck again. I'm lagging unless if I ping. Sorry again. See if I disable it again. If you ram into someone while using F, it knocks them up. And then you kind of like do a little combo. You like, let's see that again. You kind of like kick them up. You kind of like knock them up. And then you kick them back with a sense of. That's really it for stage 1. Well, not stage 1, mode 1. Also, you have the block. The block is really sick. Like, excuse me. The block is really sick. Basically, the character kind of does this Iron Man pose, and the Kakuja wraps around him, and it you can see it coiling around. So yeah, that's the block, which is key. Pretty sick block. In my opinion, that's the sickest and cleanest looking blocks in the game. That's the cleanest looking block. Now for second mode, you're sent to be kind of, it splits into 2 little mini centipedes. Now, as the description said, it has like weaker but more precise attacks. And also, you lose your speed boost, but shift lock now works and you can dash. I didn't mention that in the first mode you cannot dash, but you move faster. So you can dash now. Okay, well, this is the clip. It slashes speed boost at your target. It whips, and stabs them, and it's very fast. It's really fast too. It has no knockback or anything. And that's the clip. So E is basically, I think you're supposed to be able to hold this move down. I'm not sure. But you basically stab your target from very far away. And not going to lie, this has really far range. I'm legit hitting them from all the way back here. The range is absurd. I can hit them from all the way right there. All the way there. Legit hit them from, like, it has a really incredible range. It actually has a normal hitbox. And yeah, it has far range. Your Kagune kind of, both tails stab, both sorts of things stab at the target, and obviously it faces where the camera is facing, like almost, I'm pretty sure all of the moves in its kit do that. Except for just click eyes. So R, you like jump, you like jump and then stand down. Look, the tentacles. Now if you jump with this, it's kind of cool. Well, come on, let me show you. So basically, if you hold R while using this, R, then it'll go much. If you hold R, it'll go further. So it goes much further. I can legit jump over Edo. It goes so much further, and it's kind of that's the move. It goes. It has a pretty big radius. Yes, the army. What is it? Also, I really this. Now for the final move in F. Now F really only does anything if you're low health. So let's see if like there's a high it'll give you something that can damage you. Anybody that can damage you. But bruh. We love this game, don't we? We love auto farmers. We love them. I can't even get damage on myself because the other guy who's not auto farming is killing me with the Satsu, so I can't really damage myself. Is that auto farming Edo is killing everything. Basically, what this move does, what F does, is you kind of do a little roar, and you get this little roar of whatever your color is around you for a second, and then it heals you by like 25%. So it heals you by like 25% of your health, which is honestly pretty good, but I believe it only heals you that much if you're like below half health. That's what I think. Because the higher health you have when you use F, the more health, the less health you'll gain. So you should use this when you're kind of low. But that's F. Now we got the block. This block might be even cooler than the first mode. Not even gonna lie. Your character like crouches down. Your character crouches down and basically does a little X shape with their cognitive. And it's really sick. Really like this block on mode 2. I'm lagging. I'm getting a bit of FPS lag. And also, I will show you right now, but Kenk1 this is the more manga accurate version. Okay, this is the manga accurate version of what the Kenkaneki Centipede Kakuja should look like. Because he has more than one version of his Kakuja manga in anime. But since Tokyo Ghoul the anime season 2 isn't canon, but the manga for it is. Season 2 in the manga is just part of like the Tokyo Ghoul, just normal manga. That's what it's part of, the Tokyo Ghoul manga. It's not like a season 2, it's just part of the manga. Not like the, yeah. And the animation, like, props to Sushi, bro. Like, this man, the animation on this, with the little centipede arms, legs moving, rattling around. Oh, Kakuja rattling around and stuff. It's cool. It's very sick. Like, I love this. I love the design choice. And not to mention the pose your character takes in using in this form. They like have their arms down. They're like kind of close. Their body's kind of closer to the ground. They have their arms down, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I really like this mode. I like both modes. I might like mode 2 a little bit more design wise. The mobility wise and stuff, I'm pretty sure mode 1 is better for mobility. Because, I mean, look at the speed. And coupled with F, as long as you don't ram into anything like we've already discussed, is incredibly cool. So, yeah. Well, that's the end of the video. So, if you enjoyed this video and you found this showcase helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.